Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be upgrading the old Scouts headlights. We're going to be upgrading from these Amazon specials that have worked well. We're going to be upgrading to the Auxbeam 7-inch LEDs. These should be a huge improvement over what I currently have. These have just kind of slowly died over the last maybe 5 years. They still work, but you're kind of taking your life into your own hands at night driving with these. All right, I'm just going to run through real quick some of the features that I have currently in the Amazon special lights that I have in right now. So they have just a halo, which also acts as a turn signal, and then they got their LED. They have high and low beam. So I'm going to show you real quick how those look. So as you can see, they have the white halo, they have the orange halo, high and low. I mean, they work for what they were. When they were brand new, they worked really well, but you know, we're gonna upgrade now. So the Auxbeam, the 7-inch, so here we go. So you can see, so they have low beam, high beam. Also, they have the daytime running light halo, similar to this. They got a little bit different halo. Looks kind of like Tony Stark's little heart thing, and then they have the turn signal also. So should be a big improvement. Should be really nice. They should be a direct bolt-in replacement for the current headlights. But I'm going to take you out, show you what these look like at night, kind of give you a rough distance. And then we'll do the same with these. We'll install these and we'll take these back out and show you what the difference is. Right, so we are out here in the dark. We are checking out the headlights on the Scout. So these are the old Amazon headlights that I've had. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but you can kind of see it's got the halo and then the regular light. But this is the view from my Scout. So I'm gonna walk out, show you about where the edge of the actual light is that I can see. So it's actually about 140 feet, maybe a little bit less, maybe about 130 feet to where the edge of the lights are back there. So we're gonna go back, we'll switch these out, and we'll see what the new ones look like. We'll do a quick unboxing. First off, they showed up with a little bit of damage, but I don't think the lights were damaged at all. Oh, good. So doesn't look like they were damaged. Instructions, we will just throw those out. We don't need instructions around here. Foam, oh, good. They give you some work gloves, which will be great. And then, oh, those are packed pretty tight. Looks like we got some installation hardware too, an adapter plug, some wire crimp pieces if we want them. Oh, a little thing for the fuse box. We're not going to worry about that. These feel like they're really heavy duty, and they look like they're LED projector headlights, but this may be an issue. I think the current Scout headlights, this is not going to fit. All right, so I got my work clothes on, got the headlights over here. We are going to start taking these headlights off, and we'll go through there. I don't know if the new headlights are going to fit. The headlight buckets for these are, I think they're a little bit smaller, so I'm going to take one apart. All right, so just as I thought, this is the new headlight, this is the old headlight. A little bit different style. You can tell this one's a little bit more yellowed. It's been out in the sun a lot more. But you can see the difference in the thickness there. And actually in the curvature. So this one curves and sticks out much more. I wonder if this ring is even going to, oh yeah, the ring will fit and it'll secure it on there. They're both the same. So the outside ring fits, but I think we're gonna have to modify the headlight housing if we want these to fit. So let's take the housing out of the Scout and see what we need to do to modify it to fit. All right, so we got the housing out, and I mean, that didn't take very long at all, but we can clearly see that the plug comes out of the bottom, and it interferes with the bottom here, but also this square, we're gonna have to cut out some of this and maybe some of this. So let's take this apart and let's take this apart and see what we need to do. All right, let's see what or how much we need to cut out to actually get this to fit. So, all right, so sorry, I had to go, actually, before I took this apart, I should have marked how it went in my Scout so that I know. In fact, I'll mark it again so that I know this is the top, this is the left side, so that these little tabs in here line up with the little nubs on here, and these are offset spaced, and they should be the same. So this is going to need to go in there like that, and all those tabs will line up. However, we're going to need to cut this out. We'll just make a, we'll just take something and make a little circle. We're just going to take the inside of that line. And I think also just don't want to take too much off. We're going to try something like that. Maybe tighten it up just a little bit, because you can always take more. It's hard to add. But I think we're going to start with that. Perfect. It's a little rough, but that'll give us a good starting point. All right, so we are pretty close. I've just been fitting it up and taking it apart and fitting it up. I didn't want to bore you guys with that, but we're down to really just taking off just slivers now. So you can see with just a little bit of final trimming, and I'll probably just take the grinder and just kind of clean up the edges a little bit. They're kind of rough, but you can see fits in there nice, doesn't move, doesn't wiggle, nothing like that. So now we need to, that's the top, that's the top. Need to figure out what we need to trim from this now to get that to fit. It will take a little, just kind of a little, just a little bit of a divot. And then we'll just clean it up and put it back together. Got the spring hooked up, got the adjuster screws in a little bit, you know. Probably not where they're finally going to be, but that's where they were with the old headlight. But you can see it fits in there nice and tight. There's no gaps around it. Not going to pinch the cord or anything down here. But on this, I didn't put it back together yet, because I'm going to paint it, deburr some of the holes, but really just kind of clean it up. But I'm also going to use it for a template for the other headlight. I'm hoping that I can just take that one apart, set this over it, trace it, cut it out, have this one done in a significantly shorter period of time. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, so what I did, my camera died. So while the camera's off, I finished up the other headlight bezel. So they look pretty similar now. They do not look exactly the same. I painted them up a little bit, and then I just changed the plug over to like a waterproof plug, and then just the headlight plug, so it's more compatible with what I already have on the Scout. I already have a plug like that. So we're gonna put this all back together and then install them back in the Scout. So let All right, so you can see, so we got the new headlights in. All right, I think the orange halos look awesome. And if anybody has any idea on some new LED turn signal lights for the Scout that fit in this spot, let me know. Awesome. The halos look good, and they're actually really bright, these daytime running lights. Perfect. Oh yeah, you can hear the LED fan kicking on. And those are super bright. I'll show you in a minute. Awesome. Let's see what the turn signal looks like with the lights on. So one thing with these old Amazon was if you had the headlight on, the halo ring also lit up, and the turn signal wasn't as bright. You could still kind of see it, but it was like every other light is white and every other light is orange, and so it didn't light up like this. These are amazing. This is going to make turning actually much safer for me, but it lights up a lot better. Nice. All right, so we are back from Winter 4x4 Jamboree. Hopefully you watched a little bit of that video. We had so much fun down there. I didn't get a lot of footage, especially of the Scout, because I was driving. But took the new headlights down. We drove down during the day, so I didn't use them a lot during the day, obviously. But once we got down there, we went out on the dunes at night, drove around town at night, and I'll tell you, the daytime running lights, just the halo with the little ring around them, those are almost as bright as my old lights. And then to turn on the headlight and use those, it's a night and day difference, literally night and day difference. I was going to try and do a side-by-side video comparison of the old headlights, the new headlights, go out and measure them, everything like that. I'm not going to. We're gonna cut the video here. Just trust me when I say these lights are amazing. We did have to do a little bit of the modification to the headlight bucket, but if you're looking for a new headlight upgrade, and again, this is not sponsored by Auxbeam at all. This is just me. I purchased them. I like them. So if you're looking for a new headlight upgrade that's fairly inexpensive, I'm not going to say cheap because they were about $150-ish. So, but great upgrade. I'm glad I did it, and look forward to some night runs in the future. So, all right, thanks for watching.